is we'll go over to this grassy area in the median there, see if he needs to pee again. Has he got number 2 yet this morning?
Probably. He was out a lot this morning.
Okay.
They usually take care of that in the morning.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and the reason we let him out a lot is because he will drink a whole bowl of water. Because from his surgery, it feels like
He's not drinking as much anymore. But...
Yeah, it's not actually inflated, but to him it feels like it. So he's drinking a lot of water, trying to heal it.
Gotcha.
Even though it's not actually.
Oh.
Like he used to be able to drink a whole bowl of water. Now he's only drinking water.
That's good. Go over here.
Awesome. What's that smell? I know. It smells so good. What is it? We must smell it.
It does smell good. Funnel cake.
Yeah.
So what is that smell? Is it donuts?
Close.
Let's say fried dough.
They park there on the weekends. There's also a really good taco truck across the street too if you guys need more lunch ideas. Outside of everything else that's here.
What's that bush? Is that bush good for
So something good that you guys can do with her is just practicing those simple basics that we went over. Getting the name, taking a break, giving a command in different places, because that's going to really help him as well, because that's what I'll do with the boarding pups is once they get pretty good at just listening inside in the neighborhood, driving around, not even very far, just new environments in general. This is completely different. Now you have more traffic and you have a lot of different smells and you have the food, and then soon we'll have the people. I wouldn't change it so drastically, maybe try one thing new at a time.
Yeah.
But every now and then it's good to really completely switch it up, like going to the park or the beach or Target or something like that. Just keep in mind every time that you do, especially with her, that you guys are kind of resetting everything, especially for him. It's all very normal for us to be around, and we're not usually excited about anything, but things might take a while longer again to kind of get them acclimated and desensitized. So using that opportunity to practice really, really good basics, nothing too advanced, especially for her, is going to be really good practice for both of them. All right?
Okay.
Let's go ahead and try to run through the drill just one more time, and that way we'll have it on camera for Mom. Do you want to explain it with her? And that'll help to reinforce you remembering it too.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to get him distracted. You're going to call him to get his attention and make sure his focus stays on you, and then you're going to give him a command, right? Okay. Possum. Hi, buddy. Good. Yes, good boy. Yeah, okay.
Awesome.
Very good. Perfect.
Yes, good boy.
Very good.
Want some chicken? Yes, good boy.
Very good. Perfect. And then as soon as you learn lie down or stay, you can have her kind of move and then have him follow. Little basic things like that will be really good. So this is good. Okay. Especially since we have new smells, we got new sights and sounds. That's good. All right, let's go ahead and head inside and see how his attention kind of divvies up when there's a lot of people around.
And when you want him to come with you, you gotta remember, say his name, get his attention, and tell him what it means. Or heel, or whatever it is you want to use with him.
Yeah.
Well, come just tell him to come to you. If you want him to walk with you, it's one of his lessons, right?
But when he's all the way, over...
Wait.
Yes, good boy.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, nice. Come on, let's go. Get over.
Another good piece of advice for her especially is because since she speaks naturally in a softer tone, that's gonna be harder to have him cut through distractions as well as distance later on. So maybe getting her a dog whistle or a clicker, something like that to kind of make it really easy for her Hi, how you doing?
He loves it.
Where's he at?
No, I had to come in by myself. My wife over at the fruit stand thing over there.
Oh, okay. Have a good one.
You want to focus back on you, get his attention. No, Possum. You do it.
Good. Right. So very momentary, but at least it happened. Right. We'll just kind of go on from there.
Just reacting to Possum.
Okay.
He does not like when there's a lot of stuff around him.
This is a new place, isn't it?
Yeah, so he's probably gonna tug a lot.
Okay. So part of him tugging a lot is more so just like checking out things and being scared. Because usually if he's scared, he's going to be moving away from objects. And you can kind of tell here he's moving towards objects and towards smells and stuff, right? And that's something that you'll want to pay close attention to when you're out socializing with him in general, so that way you can get a better idea of what excites him and or maybe what makes him anxious or fearful. Right now, he seems to be pretty good. Good job. You'll be able to. Good boy. So go ahead and give him praise and very good. Good separation. Right? And then also acknowledging her when she does do those things too. Mhm. All right. Hi, how you doing? Good boy. Yeah. Very good. Good sit. Good.
You're an attention getter.
Good boy. Thank you.
Look at his little wiggle. And his wiggle.
So those are also really good habits that he has almost naturally or baked in is just having him sit while being greeted. You can tell he wanted to kind of pop up a little bit. Luckily he didn't, but taking him out and when you're socializing, making sure to watch for that and either asking him to back down or being ready on the leash to kind of correct him downwards in case he pops up.
Are you hearing what he's saying to them? Yeah, I know, it's hard to pay attention to the dog.
Right. And
He's
so
saying that when he meets people, like he did a good job, he's sad. And that's a good habit for him to have is when he meets people is for him to be sitting so they can pet him. And if he tries to pop up, you need to sort of rein him in and get him back down so that he's not popping up and jumping.
But did I do a good job?
You did great.
yeah, you did great.
You did too.
And so a reason why is because of the second gentleman there, where like he kind of went right towards him and the other person wasn't interested at all.
Yeah.
You'll definitely have people that are either allergic to dogs, don't like dogs, or scared of dogs.
Right.
And so the last thing you ever want him to do is approach first. That's why it's always best when he sees somebody to have him redirect back to us and sit and wait either for the person to come into his space or for us to give him the permission to engage. So it's just a good overall habit to kind of keep him into. And all you have to do for that is just kind of pay attention to him, and you'll be able to tell when he sees somebody and is interested, getting his attention back to you, and then just having him sit and wait. This will be kind of perfect practice for for her and him when you guys are out and about. You get like lots of rounds of that in. Oh, sorry, Nikki. Hi. Good boy, sit. Yes. Good boy. You want to say hi? Good.
Yeah. Oh, we're
Good
a
boy.
puppy. I thought we were a mini. No, we're a baby.
He is a mini.
He
He's
is.
actually 2 years old.
Mini baby.
Still a baby, but he's a mini baby.
Mini baby.
All right. So again.
Wait, I noticed it, but I'm really excited. It's hard to sit when my butt is wiggling.
Good. Aw. Good. And so watch out behind you too, by the way. That'll be another thing to note is when you're out, either starting on like slower days when it's a little bit quieter, like Monday evenings or Tuesday evenings instead of the weekends, and then also getting into the habit of being aware of your surroundings and moving out of people's way, or being careful of carts and stuff like that. Luckily, he doesn't have a tail that they can roll over or anything, but that way,
Aussies are like blindingly smart.
yeah, that way you're not getting into anybody's way or disturbing anybody as they're trying to shop while you're trying to socialize. So let's go ahead and find a good quiet area, and let's get him to resettle back down again. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Let's try to find a nice little hallway here. That's perfect.
There's attention. Call him.
Possum,
There's your turn.
come on, buddy.
Right? So what happened there, right? Possum comes, they go, have it whipped right back in. So it's going to be up to you to catch it because somebody that's used to it isn't thinking about it. And with her, the best way to do it is to not even correct the behavior, but just to re-promote the positive behavior. Most of the time, especially with certain personality types and kids too in general, it's best to just not tell them all the time that they're repeatedly doing something incorrectly, but rather just show them the positive and that kind of almost subconsciously, or they might think about it themselves while you're going through it. It's like, oh, I should have done it this way, right? Because sometimes, especially with kids, they can get, frustrated or disappointed or upset.
Yes, the color rainbow.
My color.
Yeah, it's important for you not to get distracted too.
We're going to try to keep the training as positive for her and for him as much as possible.
Get his attention back to you so he's not pulling.
So now when he's distracted again by something, go ahead and call his name once and wait a little bit. And then when you have his attention, asking him to sit again for another treat. You can start walking first. Okay, go ahead.
Say it a little louder, sweetie. Nope.
Almost.
Get his attention back.
Possum, sit.
Good. A little bit more separation there. Very good. Good. Yeah, holding attention is usually the hardest part, and so at least giving her plenty of this ping pong practice first is going to be okay. It's going to be harder for her, but you're going to have more opportunities to practice getting the attention anyways. Whereas when you have the attention, you're trying to hold it to like a completely different exercise. Yeah. We'll at least do an example here for you while it's nice and quiet, and then we'll go back to the other thing. And that's also when you're out working with her and him, try to just focus on maybe one or two things max at a time. Because once you start trying to like work on, good recall, good socializing skills, good heel, he should already kind of be an A level. Good. Perfect.
Possum.
Good. Boy. Hi, how you doing? You guys want to say hi too? Oh. So usually by that point, every piece should be at like at least a B level before you try to like expect them to do all those things all at once.
Possum. Pink, pink. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Possum. Sit.
Oh, good
Good
job.
boy.
Now you can hold it. That one's a yummy one.
And so since this hallway is empty, if you guys want to give me a couple treats, I'll do one exercise here with just maintaining focus. Can I see his leash for a little bit? Yeah. All right. So And the trick to maintaining focus is praising when they already have it, and then being really quick to respond either right as soon as you lose it, or just kind of being more engaging. That might be a little bit hard for her too, because she has to get into the good habit of being able to engage with him and focus on what he's doing while she's moving in a certain direction. Right? Music, like I said, is one of those things that once you do for a while, it comes second nature. But when you haven't done something like that before, it can be kind of awkward, and you want to watch for where she's going as well to make sure she doesn't trip on something or run into anything. Okay. Possum, come. Good boy, with me? Yes. Good. Right here. With me? Yes. Good job. Sit. With me? Yes. Perfect. Good job. Okay. So all I did was kept engagement high by having him do multiple things, giving him praise along the way, giving him multiple tasks to do, and then also maintaining eye contact with him too, because that's going to make it easier for him at first to know that, hey, I still want engagement, right? I still want you to be locked in. I'm still giving you things to do, and I need you to kind of continue focusing. You want to give it a try, and then we'll have her try it? All right, so now you get to watch Dad.
All right.
There you go.
With me. Possum. Possum.
Good.
Possum. Wait. Sit.
Good. So the one thing that'll help you out, and we'll let you do it one time, is when he is paying attention, making sure to mark that and encourage it still. And that's part of the reason why you had to kind of keep doing the ping pong with the possum, right? Right? So same thing, right? So he's listening to the first time we say possum, but because we're not giving him that positive feedback that he's doing a good job when he's just looking at us, then he just checks out again. That's the only thing that's kind of missing from when I did my example. That made it a lot easier as opposed to when you guys did it. So we'll have, you want to try again, Dad, and then we'll have her try, and I'll have her really try to pay attention to you.
Possum. Good. Possum. Possum.
Good. Yes.
Back around.
Good.
Good boy. Yes.
And those couple good boys really helped out. It's almost like you're substituting the good boy for his name anyways, but with his name, you're using it when he's kind of checked back out. With the good boy, you're using it when he's still engaged.
That makes sense. You get on.
So if he's looking at you, just tell him he's doing a good job and feel free to give him a treat.
Good boy.
Good job.
Good boy.
Alright, so yeah, that'll definitely be a little bit more advanced work, but that was good. At least you guys, we had it on film, and you guys can kind of understand that concept. And, yeah, he's having a good time.
I think he likes to learn and he likes to be engaged.
He likes exploring, that's for sure too. And something that'll help you guys later on, I'll just say it now while I'm thinking about it, is when we normally would like walk and ask for a pup to have continued engagement, it's just slightly pressure. So that good boy gets replaced by like a good positive tug or that praise, and his name gets replaced by this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's why we're not constantly like telling those things, but we're looking, and as soon as he starts to kind of deviate too far out, you see, a little bit.
Yeah, Finn's gotten really good about that too. Is
That's
just,
good.
you know, slice a little bit of pressure and he backs off.
That's good.
Yeah.
The more sensitive they are to it, better. That was good.
Great.
At my face.
That's wonderful. Yeah.
Especially for her, right? The less pressure that she has to exert because he's more sensitive to pressure in general, the easier her life is going to be too.
Practice some of your skills.
So another good exercise here for her especially is getting used to showing Possum what you want to do instead of always just having to ask him. And because we're both connected to each other, can I see the leash please? Because we're both connected to each other with the leash the whole time, then this can help me to tell Possum what to do, right? So if I wanted to get Possum's attention and tell him, hey, Possum, we're gonna go to the right, right? What normally it would look like when you're doing it, it'd be like, hey, Possum, this way, good boy, come on, yes, good job, right? Okay. Now I'll show you how to do the same thing but with just the leash. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Yes, good boy. Good sit. There you go. Good job.
How old is he?
2 years, you said?
Two.
Good
He's a
boy.
mini Aussie, huh? He's a cute boy.
Yeah, we got him from a rescue.
Yes.
Good
Fostering
boy.
him
Uh-huh.
And I had a normal,
Good boy.
size
Good
one,
sit.
tricolor.
Very good. Good
He is
boy.
Melbourne, right? Marla, that's what they call
yeah,
him.
Blue Merlin, I think,
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
Merlin. Blue.
But whatever, he's a nice, intelligent, sweet boy.
He is, yeah.
And as you said, yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you-
Oh, good sit. Good boy. I like how he scoots up. Scoots a little closer.
You did good boy. You did good boy.
Yes,
You
Dad,
did good
yes,
boy.
Dad. You have some too, as you said, good
Good
boy.
job. Were you guys able to kind of catch the leash work? Or you want me to redo it because we got.
Did you catch the leash work, kiddo? Yeah. Do you want to try it?
So asking him what you want him to do, but using the leash instead of your mouth. You can still tell you can still use your mouth to tell him he's doing a good job or what he's doing is right.
Awesome.
Praise him.
Watch me, it's
Yeah,
it's my mistake.
it's fine.
You
We'll
know,
take a
to
little
take
break.
this.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, say thank
Yeah,
you.
my baby.
Oh my
Max,
goodness.
that's okay. Okay, look, look.
He's like,
very
that's a
big.
big one.
It's like a Jason
Thank you.
Sorry, Dad, but that was a mistake.
It's okay, buddy. It's
Good
okay.
boy. Oh, he's like, hold on, you have more.
like that?
So I would give those to her,
Yeah.
so that way she can get the focus, and then do this, do it again. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, bless your heart.
almost.
You got nothing, buddy.
He's confused. He says, "It's somebody."
Let him know that you have treats in your hand too, and that'll help him follow you. There you go. There you go. You like that one, huh?
I am not the source of treats, buddy.
I have all the treats.
It might help you to move with her then too. That'll be one less distraction, right?
Yeah, tell me what you want. Possum. Hey. Good boy. Good boy. Let's turn around.
And a good way that if you wanted to kind of help practice this with her and same with your wife, just hold her hand. So if you guys need to go somewhere,
Gotcha.
instead of just telling her, just doing a slight tug on the hand. All right, go ahead and try that out. Because a big part of it, and the reason why we're working on it right now, is because she's very like verbal driven. She likes speaking, which is good, but her weakness is not speaking and being able to communicate with her dog, right? There you go. So go ahead and just tug on his lead, and then just go, and he'll follow you. There you go. That's another thing too. It's like we have to give him the opportunity to catch up, right, and realize what we're doing. If we're constantly waiting for him, right, we give him more opportunities to. Very good. Very good. There you go. Good. So if you just confidently guide and go on your way, he will be almost forced to follow. You want to follow. Very good. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Good. Yeah, it's working out well. Yeah, and then if you guys want to stop and pretend like you're shopping for something, then just do that, right? And give them some treats. Good. And then give him some praise and treats for sitting still and waiting for you patiently. Right? The big part of it is just showing you that you don't have to give so many commands all the time. Especially when we do work with service pups, you'll notice that they'll just kind of stop and sit when their owners stop and they're looking at something. The handler almost never is like, hey Fido, sit, wait, right? And then as soon as they move, they just go too. And they have that capability if we just give them the proper training with it and just prompting when we need to, maybe in the beginning. But if he's just doing it, just giving him treats for it. That'll help him know that, oh, that's the right thing to do. That was good. Go ahead and try walking around again and then stopping one more time. That was good. Very good. There you go. So telling him to follow you just by leading him. Right? There you go. Okay, and now which way are you guys gonna go? Yep. So for her, or for you, really kind of focusing on when he is focusing on you and doing the right thing and just saying good boy. And that'll also help with the need to micromanage something, right? That we sometimes have. Good boy. Yes.
Good boy.
Perfect. Good.
Tangled.
Good. Now go ahead and stop maybe and check out the green stuff there.
Yeah.
I don't know if those are nails or whatnot. And then see what he does.
Good boy.
Yeah, there you go. You can see he's almost interested in what you're interested in just by nature of you stopping to check something out.
Yeah.
Good.
Right. Yeah.
Good. Good. And so, especially at first, if you need to prompt him to sit with you, then you can. If he's just still staying, then you can just praise that too. Yeah, it's good. You guys have any questions on anything?
No. We're gonna have to get close.
Yeah. That's a fun one. It's funny because that toy is definitely like hit or miss with a lot of pups. Some pups will like really like it, and then some pups won't care at all. It's rolling around making sound. Like he's excited when it's making sound, but then it's not. He's like, eh. So for him, like the squirrel ball would probably be better. The one that's like always moving around or always making sound. Things like that kind of help to keep his engagement. Alright. Was there anything else that you guys wanted to kind of practice before we head back?
Kiddo.
Another thing too is just by nature, right? The harness is going to cushion and evenly distribute the force, almost making it easier for him to pull or less uncomfortable. Especially for her, if you wanted to use like a force amplifier, like a prong collar or something like that, wood might be helpful, just because it would make more impact with less pressure, just by nature of the device, and it would help her to kind of make more impact and communicate with him, making it, not as easy for him to just ignore her tugging too. It's something that you could experiment with too if you find necessary. And then keep the harness for like casual outings or like on the long lead or something like that.
boy.
Where you don't want a lot of pressure on those things.
Yeah.
So like running around playing. I'm trying to just think of anything else that I see and observe outside of the walking behavior that we'll need to work on, but yeah, that's kind of no.
Teach him to listen
Oh yeah, how's that coming along?
We just got it. So far, not much.
Okay.
Yeah,
But he doesn't signal very well when he wants to go.
yeah, but you get to record sound.
Yeah.
And it's adorable when I recorded. I said, "This Possum would like to declare the peace."
That is very long.
Really loud, so you can hear it downstairs.
That's cool. So here, I'll show you guys how I usually do touch training or bell training. I'm trying to think. I need something we can hold or touch.
Yes, good boy.
Let's see. Need something small. Here we go. All right. So pretend this is like your button or a bell, right? And can I get a treat, please? And you can do this with your hand as well. Awesome. Good boy. Touch? Yes. Good touch. Good. That's for nose boop. When you want him to give paw, moving it down further and giving him the treat or the praise when he scratches at it, and then developing the paw up higher. Can I get one more treat, please? Thank you, miss. Okay. He's thinking about it. Especially for pups that are used to using their paws for those smart toys. I'm surprised he's not trying, but he also might be distracted too. Oh. Oh. We'll try again with just the hand. Oh, wait, he doesn't. Come here, Possum. Sit. Paw. Good. That's fine too. Let him go ahead and let him lay down. Down. Good. Your paw. Your paw.
Oh, I left it back.
Oh.
Okay. So if he doesn't do it by himself, then you can also help him by lifting his paw up. Sit. And then having it place.
We put it so his
Good
nose,
boy.
Yeah, we put it so his nose can reach it. So we've just been like holding him and smoothing his nose again.
Aw. Okay, let's have a couple more treats.
I don't particularly like smushing a dog against the door.
Sit.
because I don't want my mouth
Good paw. Oh, sit. Good boy. Touch. Touch. Good boy. Oh, good boy, yes. Oh. Touch. Yes. Good. Alright, let's go. I think he went to get his water bottle.
I don't know where it is.
We'll go find him. We don't want to go too far in case he comes back though. There he is. So he's tangled up, by the way.
Possum, you're making yourself more tangled.
So while practicing, I found that he's not comfortable or not used to his paws being touched.
Oh.
That's probably part of the reason why he doesn't want to touch with his paw, right? So maybe just having him boop with his nose harder might be enough to actuate the button. But I usually teach him paw, and then you would hold the bell in there with the treat underneath, start it low, and then get it higher and higher. But the main thing is, especially for potty training, is either having it in the same spot every day by the door where he goes out, or what I like to do even more is having it by you. So that way he gets used to touching you for the treat. So that way he comes to you.
Pay attention.
It's hard for her right now because she's getting under control. But that way he gets into that good habit of when he needs to go potty to look for you to tap you. And that's how you would transition that. All right. Let's go ahead and give him a good break outside. Oh, we can't go out that way.
Oh,
We can go out the next side.
wow. I'm a little taller than mom.
I wish I had actually mic'd her up too. I don't know how much of the audio we're gonna pick up from her. So yeah, definitely don't forget it. Don't forget about that idea, like the dog whistle or clicker or something too. That'll also help to alleviate her always wanting to call his name as well. Might drive you insane though. She's always tooting the whistle as well. Oh. Oh. Hi. Thank you. I like how they put the cutest one up front. Good game plan.
I know, right?
All right.
Yeah, we would always have two people that would carry around signs and be like, "Hi, do you want to buy our cookies?" Like, yeah, they would walk around the block. Cause like one time we did it at Trader Joe's.
Oh, you're a
And
Girl
so
Scout
two-
too, huh?
Yeah, so
That's
two girls
cool.
would get picked, and we would just walk around. We would just walk around the intersection, yelling like, "Get your cookies! They're over by Trader Joe's." Get your cookies." And you don't actually ever get anyone with the sign.
Oh.
But one time we did it inside at a restaurant, and so we actually got to go upstairs with the signs, and we got lazy, and of course you swap positions, but we got super lazy and ended up like propping them on the door
Oh,
and
there you
just
go.
standing there and talking.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, because we found somewhere to prop them up on the door.
That's good thinking.
So when you look through the window, you just see buy your Girl Scout cookies. So we just ended up, and there was a little weight thing there. And so we ended up just standing on the weight and like weighing our hands and stuff.
That's cool. So just
I think that someone may have broken that weight because one of my friends, she was like, "I lost 2 pounds in 2 seconds." And because she had gotten on and then gotten off and then gotten on and it changed by 2 pounds. And I'm like, "Yeah, that's amazing." And she's like, "No, it's not. I lost 2 pounds." And I'm like, "No, you didn't. That takes like a few hours to do."
Oh. That was good convincing of her, though. Do you want to do us a favor, Miss, and recap the things that you learned and you want to work on today? We'll do it for her. Very good.
We don't eat the camera. We don't eat the camera. We eat this. Yum, 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 chicken.
Yeah. Very good.
Okay, distract him.
He's not ready.
Nice, good boy.
Possum. Possum.
Good separation. Very good. Good.
Trying to eat the camera.
Go ahead and try to have him follow you somewhere. Very good. Okay, so again, like right with the marking, as soon as he gets focused, that way he feels incentivized to continue focused and knows that he's doing the right thing just by looking at us. Good, right? Almost. If you can make that second nature for her, it would definitely help because it would give her something to do as well.
So, yeah. Have a treat in your hand. Make sure he knows you have it, but don't lead him with it. Right?
And whenever he looks at you,
I understand.
Okay.
then when he looks at you, say good boy.
Tell him he's a good boy.
Good, there you go. So just have him look at you. There you go. Oh,
Yes,
almost.
Good boy.
Good. So now do it without the treat. Pretend like you have a treat, but when he looks at you, say good boy. Good boy. There you go. Good.
Look at me. Yes, good boy.
There you go. Now give him a treat. Perfect. Good.
Hey, you still get a
That was good.
I'm out of treats, so well.
And he actually did really good, much better than last time of like responding to her with his name, especially with all these new distractions. So definitely making good progress. I think the treats definitely help too, but that last bit is a good way to start weaning off of the treats.
Mm-hmm.
And especially for her to just pretend like she has a treat can really help her out a
I
lot.
even stuck my hand in my pocket and
There you go. Yeah, act
yeah,
it.
I stuck my hand in my pocket and actually pinched myself.
Oh, there you
I saw
go.
when you held your hand
That's
out
good.
trying to lead him with a treat that he kept jumping for your hand.
Yeah. It's both good and bad because obviously he's motivated by it, but he is too energetic for it. But it's good because his focus is there, and you have whatever he's focused on, right? So it's got both pros and cons to it. And like I said, because he likes the ball, having her hold on to the ball and then having him listen to you and then having him sit and then throwing the ball, kind of like giving him a treat that way. So then that way you don't have to go through as many treats, but you can ball train a dog too just as easily.
Yep.
All right, good job, guys.
All right.
I don't want to help you. I'm gonna. Whoop.